Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now, motorcycle dash cams have become a vital piece of kit for your bike, because if you're ever involved in an accident or something happens, you can capture it right to the second and be able to prove it wasn't your fault, and your insurance company will pay out a lot quicker. Now, Mercylion have sent me their M1000 and they say it's easy to install, easy to operate, and it will capture crystal clear 1080p front and rear footage. Well, I'm going to put it through the 11 out of 10 test, including unboxing, installation, and then of course the real world test. So let's jump into it and cue the intro. Let's start with the great unboxing. The packaging is well printed and everything is nice and secure. The first thing you'll see is your instruction user manual that is well printed with clear instructions. Next, you'll find your M1000 control unit. This feels really rugged with an SD slot that's already got a 32GB SD card with built-in GPS. The two cameras also feel really rugged and well built. This is the front camera, and as you can see, you get plenty of cable. Likewise, with the rear camera, you get plenty of cable, knowing that you can reach the length of any bike. These both film in 1080p. The power cable comes with battery connectors already on it, will make it super quick and easy for installation. The handlebar mount has a nice metal solid feel to it. It also comes with a selection of inserts so it will fit any size bars, plus two other host brackets so you can fit them to your mirrors if you so wish. It comes with all the tools you need for fitting: an Allen key, a mini Phillips screwdriver, and some plastic cable ties. They've even given you a 2.0 USB adapter so you can transfer the footage straight to your computer. And that's everything you'll find in the box, so let's move on to installation. The first thing you need to do is prepare your bike by locating your battery. This is normally found underneath your seat. Also, if you've got any plastics or anything you need to remove off the side of the bike so you can run cables, make sure they're removed. Take your M1000 and your handlebar bracket. Take your 3 small screws, simply locate the bracket on the back of the M1000, tighten the screws into place to make sure it's nice and secure. Decide which insert you need for the thickness of your bikes. Locate that on the handlebars where you wish the device to go, and then simply tighten up the Allen screw to secure it into place. The bracket is fully adjustable, so there is multiple small Allen screws on the back that you can adjust, correct the angle, retighten to make sure it's perfectly pointing towards you. Next, take your power cable. It comes with a positive, an ignition feed, and a negative. What I like to do is take off the battery terminals because I run a Thunderbox, chopping off the wires, then being able to twist the ignition and positive together and put it into the one slot and the negative into the other. But the joys of this device is it does have a low power mode, so if you do connect it straight to the battery and then obviously to your ignition lead, it will never drain your battery because it will stop taking power before that happens. Simply then run the cable the length of the bike, connecting it to your M1000, what's a push-in twist screw to make sure it's nice and secure. Take your rear camera, decide where you'd like to locate it on the rear of the bike, peel off the protective film on the 3M pad, stick it into location, run the cable the length of the bike and plug it in. Everything's clearly labelled with an F for front and an R for rear. Do exactly the same with your front camera. Decide which location, run your cable, simply plug it in. With that complete, tidy up all of your cables using the plastic ties that are provided. Once you've done that, make sure you replace all of the things you've taken off of the bike, and that is installation complete. So now it's time to set up the app. There is a QR code inside your user manual that you can scan that will take you straight to your Apple Play Store where you can download the app. It's really easy. All you need to do is follow the instructions, connect to your M1000 via your Wi-Fi, and you're really quickly into the app. This is a great time to check your camera angle before you head out onto the road. The app is full of lots of features and very customizable. So in settings, you can change, for instance, your recording time from 1 minute to 2 minutes to 3 minutes, and many more options. As soon as you're in the app as well, you can go back and you can review any footage to the time, date and minute. So if anything happens, you'll be able to capture the instant and review really quickly. Not just that, you can also review things like your photos in case you wanted to capture a photo when you're out on the road, or even your locked in emergency footage. Now it's time to move on to the real world test. And as you can see that the colours are nice and bright. Not just that, The camera clarity is really clear. You can read all of the road signs, all of the car number plates, and even all of the building signs. As you can see, the people crossing the road, you can see nice and clearly. But not just that, you've also got that rear camera. So for instance, if this car had gone into the back of me at all, you can capture that number plate crystal clear. So you're never ever gonna miss a thing. The M1000 is full body waterproof with an IP rating of 68. That means that even if it was submerged in water, it wouldn't get damaged and lose its footage. So you know, no matter what riding condition that you're in, your camera is going to capture that moment and keep that footage and never give you corrupt or broken files. Because it comes with GPS and BDS dual mode satellite positioning, you will always know exactly where you are. You can see on the bottom left of the screen the date, the time, and the GPS coordinates, and even the kilometers per hour that you are traveling. On the app itself, you can recall and position exactly where on a map you were at that precise time as well. So no matter what happens, you'll know to the second the date and the position that you were in when an incident occurs. Now, as you can see, I've moved into more of a rural environment, and being able to capture this fast-paced moving footage onto the camera with very, very little motion blur is incredibly impressive. And it's got that real 1080p front and 1080p rear quality. The big plus side for it being 1080p is it doesn't take up a massive amount of room on your memory card. So your memory card can last for absolutely days and days without any problems at all. But even eventually, when your memory card does get full, with the looping system, what it will do is override that footage. So you know that you're not going to have to sit there every few days having to format the SD card to make your device work. So whilst riding along, if for instance that you needed to be able to lock some footage, if you press this button just here, just once, what that will do is it will lock that footage on the SD card in a secure folder, so it won't override it as it loops round in case you fill your memory card. Not just that, if there's a reason you think, Joe, I want to capture this, I want to capture a picture of this, you press that button there, then what that will do, it will then take a picture. Likewise, you've got it in a separate folder in there, and you'll have a picture of what you're trying to capture. It's also got a built-in G sensor that means that if it feels a hard knock to the vehicle, what will happen is it will capture that footage and put it into a locked file that will not be deleted until you physically go in there yourself and remove it. That means that if you're ever in an accident and your bike's hit or you come off, that will be a locked file. So if your bike's switched on, it won't override it and you won't lose the footage for your insurance claim. It's even got a built-in microphone as well. So say for instance you've been pulled over or you witnessed something and somebody's come over to give you any information or instructions, you're also capturing all of that audio as well. You don't just have to use the M1000 as a dash cam. What you can do is use it to capture your daily rides, or even if you're a vlogger, take some of the footage of it to add to already your film footage to make that ultimate riding video. There's so much potential and so many settings on this device. What I'm now going to do is play you a clip of the audio that you'll capture as you're riding down the road directly from the unit itself. Well, I'm sure you'd agree with me that this is easy to install, it is easy to use, it also has that crystal clear footage front and rear. Not just that, the price of this is impressive. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to let you drop down into the description, check it out for yourself by clicking on the link, and if there's a latest discount code, it will be there too, so you can pick yours up today. But I know that's given me massive peace of mind and I'm super impressed. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If there's somebody that you think would be interested in this dash cam, please share it with them so they can find it. Not just that, if you're interested in the latest tech in the motorcycle space, then you need to subscribe to this channel so you do not miss any of the upcoming reviews or adventures. And I will see you in the next Helmet Head adventure. Bye bye for now.